how to sue someone. So a lot of people think that it's time consuming, it's expensive, and they just rather take the loss. No. How do you sue someone? You go to your local courthouse and you go to the small claims department. And you say that you would like to sue someone. They will give you paperwork. Don't forget to get your fee waiver. In order to sue someone, you're going to have to know some basic information, like their first, last name, their address, a license number, like their work license number, like their license, or like their license plate number. Filing fees are not expensive. They're like between $10 and $30, but you can also get that waived. So don't even think about the filing cost. It's not expensive. After you get the information, and how do you get their information? You go to this website, ba.lacounty. You can what? A what? And there's a phone. And so look, this is what so also, like, you just, how can you find a business, additional information, fictitious business name, corporate code. I was on hold for about 10 minutes. They hanged up on me. I think it's because it's, lunchtime. So I'm going to call back around 2. If not, well, I have the address and that's not far at all from where I'm at. So I'll just go in person. But yeah, there's corporation, LLCs, blah, 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 additional resources. Okay, thank you very much. So yeah, like I said, it wasn't that something I just thought about it because I'm a business owner. Well, I was a business owner, and I'm glad I double checked that shit. Okay, because I did not want my shit to be here because I don't want to fucking pay taxes on that, because that is not selling nothing. I'm not making no money. Yeah, but you could go to data.lacity.org. And the address, zip code, DBA, business name, etc. Look, I'll show you. Okay, so online is kind of annoying, just FYI. You're not going to go straight to this page. Let me personally walk you through this because, when I ask questions, no one has answers. And so if you ever find yourself in a situation like this, I hope you remember so it might look like this. And from here, honestly, I couldn't tell you where to go. But this is where it'll first look. Maybe here? That looks right. Oh. Then search. Oh, well, this is something new I learned. But this is not what it was. Not that. You will get to this. And then you will click on here. And then voila. On the page, what page should I put it? Okay, how do I find a business, right? So you want to go here first, like I told you. You want to go here first, and then you scroll down. And then, okay, so first you go to this website here. Then you will click, how do I find a business, right? And then we will see this page and we're like, oh, what the hell is this? I don't know this, right? And then we click here. And voila, you enter the business name or the doing business as name, because majority of property owners are business owners. So it's worth a shot. If not, you have the number that you could call and be on hold, and hopefully they don't hang up on you like they did me. I was only on hold for 10 minutes, and it is lunchtime, so it's okay. This is the address. Also, this is LA County. I'm just kind of giving you, if you're from somewhere else, kind of giving you the basis. Then we would go here, search online. Bam, the business name, the doing business as name, the address, the zip code, if you're not sure of the address, the person that you are looking for. Okay, glad I helped. Okay, bye. I honestly just learned because I was like, what the fuck is that? And then, just enter your information and then it pops up. And then you find the location account if you have the account number of the business location, which is usually on the fucking bill. So after you find the information that you need, hopefully using that website, or maybe you didn't need to use that website at all and you already knew that information, you need to write them a letter, old school, pen, paper, or, type it out, an envelope, a stamp, mail it out and make a copy of it. Make sure that you have your own copy of it. Mail it out because they need to know that you're suing them. Then wait about, I gave them 10 business days, right? It's enough time to receive the letter, understand that I was serious, and to get back to me, because I don't want to go to court. That's dumb, right? So with me suing this owner for my dad's security deposit, I did not need to go to court. He agreed to use my dad's security deposit for the as credit for moving back into the unit, because we had to move out November 1st and it took the maintenance guy December, January, February, March, April, May, 6 months to fix the apartment. And the apartment had to be inspected, and so we're supposed to move in June 1st and back into the new renovated old apartment. When you are suing someone, first you need to go to small claims court. Don't forget your fee waivers. Fill out all the necessary parts. If you do not know, then don't fill out the paperwork there. Fill it out at home. That is okay. Go back to small claims when you're finished with all the paperwork, and they will say, okay, so who is serving the person that you want to sue? Just say the sheriff department. That is $40, but you can also get a fee waiver for that. So this whole process was free. The sheriff's department is, I believe, on the 5th floor. So it's the same courthouse. You don't have to go to another place. It's the same courthouse. And they have it's a form. It asks your name, the person's you're suing name, and your addresses. That is it. Then you wait for the sheriff's department to serve them. They may call you. They might send you a notice letting you know. You might not know they got served at all until you go, unless you check in yourself and or you go to your court date. Also, when you will get your court date the same day as when you turn in the paperwork. Before you even go upstairs to the sheriff department, you know your court date. So that's the date that you're supposed to go to court. Before your court date, when you check your mail, you're gonna get TV opportunities like Judge Judy, for example, and there's some other ones, and you decide whether or not you want to go on the show or not. I've actually done that, and I will tell you the story about that also later on. And so you just decide if you want to go in front of TV people and do the whole thing, or if you just want to keep your regular court date and do it that way. I have done both. Let me tell you the story. So the first time I ever had to sue someone was when I lived over on Columbia. And when I got out of jail, I went back to my home and the entire house was foreclosed. That is not something that happens overnight. I was only in jail for a couple of days, like a couple of days. Like it wasn't even a new month yet. Mine and my daughter's things were tossed out. It was absolutely horrible. I only had a handwritten agreement. It wasn't even like a lease, but like a handwritten agreement that I rent this room out for like $500, and from, you know, the date that I move in. Like I only had that little note. That's all I freaking had. And I learned that I didn't need to the person I was paying rent to, that I wasn't the person to sue. I needed to sue the actual owner of the actual property. Went to court, and the owner was like, I don't know her, I don't owe her anything, like who are you? Like that's literally what he said to me. And anyway, I had a list of all my belongings and I had several pictures. As you can see, this is the literal court papers. This is the literal date and time and everything that had went down. This is the lease that I had. Well, not the lease. This is the list of things that I had, like my mom's ashes, my only homemade video that I had. I had a full-size refrigerator. I had a Cali King bed. I had cameras. I had books. I had over $700 worth of shoes for my daughter and I. Like, I had a lot of things. And the owner of the property lost the case and had to pay me about $300 a month for a year. Second time I had stayed with a friend. It was her and her two kids, but her best friend and her best friend's two kids would also stay, and they both had a boyfriend or a baby daddy, you know, someone else. So but before I even stayed with her, her like refrigerator had died, and she was just like, I'm gonna have like all this spoiled, you know, food, and the manager doesn't want to give me a new refrigerator, and I helped her out getting a refrigerator under the impression that she was gonna pay me back. Like, this is not, you know, for free or anything like that. And when it was time for me to move, her best friend said that I took her son's tablet, which is, this is like 10 years later. I don't fucking use a tablet. I would never steal. And so I had a TV that, and this is why I also, like, if you are homeless or you're not really stable, get a storage. Get a fucking storage. Okay? Like, that's the best advice I can give you. Because having your backpack here at your friends, and then this at that place, and this and that place, things come up missing, or people want to, you know, take your things, whatever. So she tried to say that I stole her child's tablet, and because she thinks that I stole her child's tablet, which has never been proven because I never fucking had it, I never fucking had it. Okay, kids lose shit. Fucking lost a tablet. That fucking happened. And she taxed me for my TV. And it was a nice TV. It was one of those TVs with the VCR and the DVD players inside of it. I'm a 90s baby. Like, that's fucking nice. Right? And just like how she did me, she was like talking shit, like throwing things like down the stairs. Like, she was really fucking upset with me, and I was like, I didn't do any fucking thing. But good thing my dad had just moved into the apartment, so I moved in with my dad. So that worked out fine. So clearly there was some things that were damaged, and there was a TV that she stole from me. So I went to small claims and got the opportunity to go onto a TV show. It was a real set. It was over on Sunset. My stepdad Herbert, my mom's husband, took me. And the girl that I sued, she came also. And we actually like talked, and she was really emotional. She was even crying because she's like you were a really good friend to me. And it was really like she was really emotional. And so they got my side of the story, they got her side of the story. We stepped in front of the like podiums, and there was a the TV judge, and we said what we needed to say, and I got paid $400. So I don't know if she also got paid for going on to the show. I don't know what that like really looked like. We never spoke about that. I don't think I ever like saw her again after that. Like I don't, it's so long ago. It was like 10 years ago. But I know I got paid for that. So that's 2 times that I've had to sue someone, and this third time I was about to sue my owner for not giving me my dad's security deposit. Don't fuck with me. So also, if you owe someone money, or if someone has looked out for you, you should really appreciate that and pay them, and make sure that you communicate like, hey, I know I owe you $800. I can pay you $100 every other week. Like, and do it, because it's really not that difficult to sue. And if you need to sue someone, well, now you know how to do it. And I hope that my horrible experiences helped you out.